With his latest film, Michael Caine is back in his native London.
I live there.
But things have changed since he was a lad.
That London was, although it was rough, it was sort of gentler, because then the drug of choice was beer, and you'd get bumped and have a fight, get a black eye and go home, you know. Now it's drugs and guns, which is very much more serious.
Harry Brown is a bleak, violent tapestry of urban decay.
I want to do some business.
Caine plays an old soldier sucked into a cruel modern world he'd rather ignore.
How do you want to go for, brother?
I'm going to shoot the pigeons. On the first day of rehearsal, we rehearsed for an hour, and then we had a coffee break. And I said to the director, I said, are these real drug dealers or are they actors? He said, Michael, they're both actors. What are you, nuts? I said, but they're so real. And they were extraordinary, weren't they? The thing about it is, and one of the reasons I made the movie, is that it's true.
I was going to say, it's very realistic.
It's very real, very, very realistic. And what we did is, to people who don't know that exists, you go and see the film, that's how it is.
Caine hasn't been this grim since he played Jack Carter in 1971, but he thinks the issues are spot on.
What would you like to see happening in the UK now to make that easier for all those thousands of kids that as soon as they meet someone like you, they say, oh, how can I get out?
Education. Everybody's got to be able to read, write and count, because if they leave school, they can't read, write or count, then you're dead. From talking to those guys that I now know, that I'd forgotten about, you know, in my long period away from there, is that those guys there want to do something with their lives, but they can't. And someone's got to help them. Hello.
Now he's Sir Michael Caine, 76 years old, with 2 Oscars under his belt, and he's worried that here in Britain we're getting it wrong.
That's it. You're saying to poor people, let's tax those rich gits, you know. And I understand that. You slice up the cake, give everybody a chance, but don't destroy the people who are making the bloody cake. I'm a right-wing socialist with capitalist leanings, because I really believe in taking care of people. I don't mind paying tax, but you've got to spend it. It's how the government spends my tax that I detest, really detest, because I see the waste. There is more money than all our income tax is spent on benefits. Did you know that? Now, you tell me there's nothing wrong with that system.
40 years after he left, Michael Caine is back on the streets. Andrew Wilson, Sky News.